Red Magic. The Battle for Magical. Chapter 20. A Hopeless Shot. Magical Palace stood in a grand cobblestone square in the exact center of the city, in graceful spice everywhere. Nobody the square was very crowded. Today, through only 3 people super close is looking and feel that way, not the parade. Everything stood at the edge of the square. Paula, Grace, and Dub stared at the palace and were out. They wasn't surprised, though it never wasn't anything like this swap bottle. So then Dub gasped, "What?" Then asked Chose. Dub whispered, pointing several but ugly, hulking creature will lumber across the square. The kiss of Dugby has rushed. "Well, what?" Willis asked. "You can just walk and palace with those two there, even without disguise. They might recognize us. We need a plan." Paula said, "Yeah." Jan said slowly, and I have an idea. "What?" Job asked. "When I was a little kid, I met a boy named Gus who was an cancer at my animal lab. He told me his secret way to sneak out of the palace. The underground tunnel to go anywhere. Palace is big public park. You said the tunnel will build on the old town with dark magic go anywhere. The clinic needs to escape in case enemies took them dosing pills to keep them using their magic." "Really?" Grace sounded hopeless. "Do you know where the guys talking about?" They nodded. "I guess past West French house. We could be there 50 minutes." They led the through streets. That's past the desert. "Where is everyone?" Grace asked. "They are planning higher of chores," Paula said. Soon they reached the park. They were bigger than the railway tickets. 40 blocks, dozens darkened up around. "Wow!" Mr. glanced around. "How many roads are secret tunnel intense? Yeah. Did God tell you anything else about when shut down?" Paula asked. "Not I can remember." Jan said. "Let us beat the stair, looking around. The front wall is appearing on the stage. But moving starts teasing and loose. Then follow that for one. Next spot a same woman stop playing with one burst angry and tossed it into the air. "Shut down," then told the dragon. "You can have ourselves do now." Jing ignored him. The burst in a huge statue of the warrior mount on a dragon. Then sighed. Normal he enjoyed watching Jing play, but today wasn't normal. Not very close. "See anything?" Because his friends were still checking out on the statue. Hela exclaimed, even stung one. "Nothing only that I can see," she said. "We've been searching for half an hour. We're closer to find the secret entrance." We said, "Maybe we should go back to the palace. The church might have left by now." To the outcry of surprise, what for arousing? Then called, "You better appear in the ragged statue. We don't have time for a chance of Zing." "What's wrong?" Dog asked. "He's right under the statue." Jan said, "Now I don't see him." Then he gasped and Zing suddenly poured out the belly of the stone dragon. By now, Lisa come over and exclaimed the statue too. She blinked in surprise when she saw Zing. "I should take this one. There are no holes or anything, I swear. They're even where far as I could reach." Dog dropped his knee toward the other stone dragon. "The hole behind some kind of fragile spells," he said. Zing had disappeared again. He pressed his hand against what he could see his dragon. At first, I felt the smooth, solid stone, but he pressed a little harder. His hand disappeared into nothingness. "That's it!" He called, amazing. "We found the secret tunnel." He whispered. and it's a two-advisable home. Now inside, you could see inside statue hollow. Glancing with it, the statue you could see spot flames of victory. The crawl forward flame and nodding endlessly downward. A pitch black span around through by zinc flat bridge. There was ham carbon in the statue too. Wake up, Zim, dog called. You have me all right. Let's stay close together, okay? Lisa scared. I don't want to go dog. Then the other way tunnel. Wow! He cried as he started sleeping fast. He stepped when he thought. He landed on Zim's tail. The luckily asked noticed Paul. Sorry, then said we should move out of the way. I snuggled aside on the slough. They were a long way down. Paula said, how do we left our magic? If we make it to Pilot, we won't have to worry about that. They pointed out, come on, let's go. Goodbye.